I want to feel closer to the students. Wako so far away, but let me try to stand here. It's after. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon again. I'm Japua food. I'm Japua lunch. During our time, Tai to go to Shakula rice. I'm Jakula rice. Okay, it's fine. We'll try to wrap up, then you guys will have a time to eat. Thank you so much, Mr. Jamberi, for the introduction. Like he said, my name is Tabitha Kavu, and I'm hoping that by the end of today, all of us here are going to inspire you guys to be better versions of yourselves. Sawa sawa. I like an interactive audience. I know you guys are far away, but I want to feel that you guys are listening to me. Cindy, I'm Okay, now I want you to do something for me, like a short activity. If you can close your eyes. But I just want you to take a minute to imagine, right? Imagine yourself in an office, or I don't know where you want to be. Some of you have dreams. Some of you maybe don't have dreams, but I'm sure most of us have dreams, right? Imagine yourself in an office, or somewhere like where I am today. I didn't think that I'll be standing in front of you guys here today, or being introduced as a leader, or an engineer, a doctor, a teacher, whatever it is you want to be. So just take a minute to imagine that person, that lady, whether she's young or old. What is the lady wearing? I just want you to imagine, right? And I don't know what picture comes to your mind, right? But I just want to encourage you today that whatever picture you had, I'm hoping that you had a better picture of yourself. I'm hoping you just didn't imagine someone that's, just a basic person, right? So I want to believe that you imagined a successful woman, right? All of us want to be successful in life, right? And I just want to tell you that it's possible to be that type of woman, right? It's possible to be that type of lady. I'm sorry, parents, I'm going to be speaking mostly to my young sisters today. Some of us have achieved, where we want to be in life, but I want to, talk to them, to inspire them, right, for the future that awaits for them, right? And the first thing that comes to my mind that I want to share with you guys, and this, interestingly, is something that I figured out while I was in the school, right? And that is mindset, right? I remember a book I read, and they say the mind is the battlefield, right? And what do I mean by this? In your mind, you have different thoughts, right? You have thoughts that tell you that, you can be this and that. And there's always that thought that tells you, oh, I can't. Oh, I don't have this. We don't have enough money in our home. Oh, my parents can't pay my tuition, so I can't go find my life. Oh, that lady is so successful. I can't be like her. Oh, math is so hard. I can't do well in mathematics. Oh, science. Oh my God, physics. Why did they invent that subject, right? So you have different thoughts in your mind, right? And most of the times, some people actually give in, to the negative mindsets, right? And it is easy for you to actually get lost and not achieve more in your life. But then we have those people that push through, those negative thoughts, and they allow the positive mindset to come their way, right? And enables them to achieve success in their life, right? And I like what Bishop said. You can be anything that you want to be, right? And this means you have to make sure that you're intentional about making sure that the positive mindset that you have, that growth mindset that, okay, I don't know how to do this, but if I do A, B, C, and D, I'll be able to achieve it, right? Instead of being that person that thinks, oh, I can't achieve this thing, so I'm just a nobody, I can't dream, that let me live the dreams for other people that look a certain way. Or because I'm coming from a small village, I can't be a great person, right? Like when Mr. Nyamberi was introducing, he said that I believe that regardless of where you came from, regardless of what marks you got, right? Whether you got a 380 and there's somebody else in your class that got 420 when they came to this school, it doesn't mean that because they got 420, you that got 320 can't achieve. I don't know. But it doesn't mean that you can't achieve much, right? So I want you guys to leave here knowing that you have to change your mindset, right? Have the mindset that knows that, okay, I may not know something, but I'm going to do whatever it takes to actually know it, right? Don't operate from a place where you are defeated and I'm thinking that I can't do A, B, C, and D. So let's work towards changing our mindset, allow those positive minds and believe that you can achieve anything that you set your heart to do. I'm saying because I was in this school, we wore the same uniform. You guys are lucky. You guys are keeping your hair. Sisi hatukuwa tunaweka nywele. Tulikuwa tunanyoa like what? Na hii baridi and all of these things. You know, I think you guys have it easy, right? But we had a very, I'm not going to say that we had an easy time, but whatever experiences we went through shaped us to be where we are. And again, Bishop said, where we are now, you guys can also be where we are. Yeah, it's just a matter of what am I going to do? So maybe you see a principal, maybe you want to be a teacher, or you see that banker, you see that doctor, and you think that, okay, maybe there are a special breed of people. I can't be that type of person. I want to, that brings me to my second pen, which is hard work, right? I know everyone always talks about working hard, but it's not a cliche, because there's really no shortcuts to success. You really have to put in the work if you really want to see the success you want to achieve as a person. This means showing up every single day. Do you guys wake up at 4 a.m., 3 a.m.? Do you guys wake up at 3 a.m.? 6:30? Oh, 3:30. Okay, we also woke up at the same time, so it's fine. Right, so you can do it. So regardless of whether you're going for preps at 3:30 and leaving at 10:30 p.m., regardless of the circumstances that you are going through, you have to be intentional about showing up every single day, right? And not just showing up to class, but when the teacher is teaching you, are you really getting what they are saying? And even if you're not getting what you're saying, what they are saying, what are you doing afterwards, right? I mean, there's a quote that is going around that says, the amount of discipline that I need to achieve the success I want is very crazy, right? And I know we have those people here. We have those people that you see during lunchtime, you know, they are walking with their books, right? Right? We have those people, right? Hey, and some of you are looking at them, judging them like, you know, but maybe that's their definition of success. They really know where they're coming from, and they want to actually work hard to get to where they want to be. So girls, there is no shortcut to success. You have to work hard. I couldn't any other way out, right? And again, let me address something that I know most of us relate with, right? I've talked about changing your mindset. I've talked about working hard. I also want to encourage you guys to be resilient, right? By resilient, I mean, what's your reaction to the challenges that you're facing, right? I don't know what challenges you face here as a student, whether from home or even at school, but then don't let your challenges define you, okay? Sawa sawa. Don't let your challenges define you. You can choose to chart out a different path for you and be the first person in your village or be the first person in your hometown to either get an A or to either get a degree, you know. Because whatever life you want outside for yourself, you are shaping it here while you are in school. So girls, let's be resilient. Let not our challenges define us. Please make sure that you are working hard to make sure that you are coming out of those situations which you think are limiting to you. Now let me give you an example of what I'm saying. So maybe like, for example, you think that mathematics is hard for you. I'm saying mathematics because my teachers used to complain that I used to get A's in almost everything, but I used to fail in math. I don't know why. I still didn't get it. I'm too smart. Why am I not passing? Not that I was failing. I was not getting like E's or something. But every other person that was defeating me was only because of mathematics. And I kept wondering why, right? And I didn't just say that, oh, I'm a failure in math, so that's it. I'm not going to ever pass. But I actually got an A in maths in KCSE, and it was very shocking for me. But but the thing is, we worked hard. You know, I worked hard to get to where I was, and that applies to even other subjects. So if you're here and you realize that you have a subject that you're not doing well at, I'm encouraging you guys to take the extra step. Maybe find that person in your class who is doing well in that subject and ask them for guidance. Like, oh, Cynthia, I know that you are very good at math. I don't know how you do it. Can you please, you know, teach me or offer me some guidance? Can we have extra classes during our free time to actually go over some topics that I'm really struggling with, right? Or sometimes you guys can go to your teachers. I really had a very good relationship with my teachers here, and I was so happy to see them, right? And this means that we could go to our teachers and tell them that, oh, I'm struggling with this subject. And our teachers were very kind enough to offer us guidance outside class and tell us that, okay, I'm going to give you this exercise. Please submit by so and so time. So yeah, so you might be here, you're struggling with something and you're just sitting down at it. No, 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 no. So what I'm trying to encourage you today is that, number one, you know what your strengths are. It's fine. For your strength, the things that you're very good at, keep on improving them. But for your weaknesses, what are you going to do about them? You know, you need to now do extra work, right? If that means finding your history teacher or your geography teacher and telling them, I really don't understand rocks, right? And I really want your help in this. What can I do to get that A that I want to get in geography like my fellow classmates? Sawa sawa. So yes, please, let's go the extra mile. Don't look at the people who do that as if they are, you know, I wanapenda kujituma sana, you know, overdo. No, they're not overdoing. They are realizing that they know that they have to do that particular thing they are doing to achieve the success they want, because their parents want to be proud of them. Parents, you want to be proud of your girls. Sindio? And so please, let's make our parents proud. Don't let the efforts that you're putting in to make sure that you get school fees paid for, and you're just here in school crying that, oh, I don't understand maths, I can never be good at maths, I can never be good at English and things like that. So please work hard, be resilient. Another, I don't know how long I have, so I'm going to try to finish now. Another thing I'm going to say is community, right? Find your tribe. When I say find your tribe, I don't mean find someone that is Kuyo like you or Kamba like you, or, you know, the many tribes we have in Kenya. I mean finding people that have the same interest as you. Sawa sawa. By tribe, I mean community. I mean, by technically, being in a school, you're already part of a community. But you can go the extra mile of finding people that you know that either they are coming from the same place as you, or they are going the same direction you are going. You know how they say company really matters, right? So I'm not going to give you all that talk about, oh, choose your friends wisely, but then I'm like, choose your community, choose your tribe, find people that you can learn together with, people that can help you in your work here in school. And you never know, maybe your friend is going to be your business partner, maybe your friend is going to be your founder, or anything, right? I'm saying this because our number one during our set is here with me. So we've been together. We finished school together. We went to the same university, University of Nairobi. We did the same course, and we are here together. You see, that's community. I mean, we just found ourselves walking this life together, and it really helps to grow with a group of people that are going the same direction as you. It's okay if you want to do things alone, but if you really want to grow, it's better if you have different people that can bring different perspectives to your lives, people that can tell you that, oh, I did this to get here, maybe you can try doing the same, or, oh, you can actually approach things this way to get to where you want to go. Sawa sawa, girls. Sawa sawa. Please find those friends that want to work hard the same as you. Find those friends that want to get those A's like you. And if it's all of you, then well and good. Please don't waste your time. Don't waste your time in school being angry or being like crooks, quote in quote, because I was a prefect, so I know there are people that really spend time stressing our lives out. Don't be that person that you want to really stress teachers or authorities because you think you're just here for fun. Whatever you're doing here, guys, defines who you are going to be out there. Whoever I am right now is because of all the decisions and actions, that I was. I'm able to stand here today and say that I have leadership traits because right from school, I was shown that I could be a leader. The teachers saw me and believed that, oh, okay, this girl, she's able to do this, right? So don't take things for granted. There are those things that we learn at school and we feel like, that's a hidden idea what in my life. You never know. There is no knowledge that goes to waste. So please make most of the time that you have here in school, show up and really put in your best. The reason why I'm also saying this is because some of you may want to be architects, or some of you may want to be engineers, but then what subjects are you choosing? That also matters. It might look like a very simple thing, but trust me, guys, when you I said graduate, tukimaliza KCSE inaitwa okay, when you finish your KCSE, right, and you either get a B, or unfortunately, you didn't do physics, or you didn't do well in physics, you know that you actually can't do some courses. I don't know if you guys know that, but the reality is that there are some courses that maybe are connected to your dream that you wanted to do, but because you failed to do a particular subject, or because you didn't do well in it, then you end up missing that opportunity and you have to settle for another option. That is why I'm saying it is very important to make sure you make the most of the time you have here to shape the type of person you want to be. And I'm going to leave you with one activity. I told you to think about that woman. Imagine like your future self and start building that person day by day. Think of that CEO, think of that engineer or that doctor that you want to be and start building. If I want to be a doctor, what do I need to do? Maybe I need to know my biology well. If I want to be how do you call an engineer, what do I need to do? Let me start with my knowledge of physics. I want to be a software engineer. Am I taking computer studies? What decisions am I making? Those simple decisions, they might look very small, but they are building up to the person that you want to be. So don't joke with that. Take that seriously, and trust me, you will see yourself growing to being the person that you want to be. And it's no longer going to be a dream. It's going to be like, oh wow, it was so easy for me to get here because you were intentional about your growth. So if you didn't hear anything I say today, I just want you to remember this. Show up for yourself. Show up for the things that matter to you. I came here to school to pass. Chase that success. Do what you need to do to get to where you want to be. Because at the end of the day, out here you're going to be alone. And if you're going to be joking, life is going to teach you lessons. Huku nje watu wanasema, hey, life ni ngumu. And it's true. But some people have it easy. Some people are not saying that, hey, life ni ngumu, because they know the decisions they made and they build themselves to where they actually want to be. Sawa sawa. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best to the candidates. I wish you all the best in your exams. Thank you.